Welcome back to the second video of the day. This one's just going to be a bit on the election, kind of what's going on with the Supreme Court justice pick. First article is from Politico. This is an illegitimate nomination. Some Democrats snub Trump's pick. We already know, it's pretty divided between the Democrats and the Republicans on the Supreme Court justice pick. They don't really want it, and they've even called to try to impeach Trump and blah, blah, blah. Even though it's completely legal and constitutional to do this, even before an election. We got from Huffington Post, Republicans plot quick confirmation of Trump Supreme Court nominee. Democrats are strategizing how best to use what little tools they have in hopes of thwarting a conservative takeover of the high court. Republicans plan a speedy confirmation process for President Donald Trump's pick to replace the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, proceeding on the assumption they'll support someone whose name has not yet been announced and submitted to the Senate. They just want to get someone in. Try to find the best candidate. But, there's a timetable to this. They say, Trump has openly admitted he wants to fill the vacancy before the November 3rd election because he thinks the Supreme Court will have to weigh in on a disputed election, suggesting he plans to take legal action if the results show he has lost to Democrat Joe Biden. This scam that the Democrats are pulling will be before the Supreme Court, and I think having a 4-4 situation is not a good situation. Trump said in the event at the White House on Wednesday, referring to mail-in voting he has repeatedly and falsely attacked as illegitimate. Well, Huffington Post, what about... And we even got from Axios, the Democrats' mail voting pivot. It's a great title. Democrats spent the early months of the coronavirus pandemic urging their base to vote absentee, but as threat to U.S. Postal Service delays, Team Trump litigation, and higher ballot rejection rates become clear. Many are pivoting to promote more in-person voting as well. Why it matters. Democrats are exponentially more likely to vote by mail than Republicans this year, and if enough mail-in ballots are lost, rejected on a technicality, or undercounted, it could change the outcome of the presidential election or other key races. Well, duh. That's what Trump is saying. He's saying they're going to get lost. Are you kidding me? He's the one that was saying this, so don't try to say that, Democrats are now in the right. You can't really just now say Democrats are in the right just because they now say the complete opposite just because they decide to flip-flop. That's wrong. Well, it seems to be that, the Amy Coney Barrett seems to be a pretty likely candidate, or Barbara Legault. We'll know on Saturday, but until then, those are the two likely candidates. The other thing that came out is Trump on a peaceful transition if he loses. Get rid of the ballots and there won't be transfer. Well, they're missing a bit of context here. He did say, pressed further, Trump said, we'll get rid of the ballots and we'll have a very peaceful, there won't be a transfer, frankly. There will be a continuation. He's basically just trying to say that he's going to get reelected. That's all. And then I just kept seeing from a bunch of news sites, Trump is threatening, oh God, it's not going to be a peaceful transition. He claimed it was. Now it's not. It's like, no, he's just saying he's going to be reelected. That's it. Context kind of matters, but you're not taking any context, and you're not even really... You're frankly just taking about, 4 or 5 words and just being like, yep, that's what he said. That's all he said. Nope, nothing else. Nothing. Nope, okay, let's get on. Move on. Out of here. That's what's hard about reading a lot of these articles. Especially since most people will only read the headline and won't see exactly what he said further, which they will say in the article. Wow, why won't it just let me highlight those? Thank you. It's being a butthole. So yeah. Maybe I should look at the context a bit more before just, going nuts. Just going nuts. Because all people read is this. And this doesn't give you enough. That's all I gotta say. For some reason, Obama gives out his phone number. Send me a text. I'm sure it's obviously not his phone number. It's going to be, getting text from Trump. It's just going to be getting text from Obama now, but who knows what they're going to say. Maybe we'll keep in on that, and, who knows what could be shared to his 32 million Instagram followers, even in text. A little bit more private then, right? Yeah. Well, we'll see. Who knows what kind of text they'll be sending out. Well, there really isn't too much on the Supreme Court and the election stuff today. a lot of the same nonsense between the politicians, just being indecisive, being divisive, and just ramming crap down your throat, or down other people's throats. Just everyone seems to be correct in this situation. Everyone seems to be incorrect in this situation. But you got to use facts, got to use logic, got to use the reason. That's all it really is. Can't have the feelings justify destruction at this point, because we saw from the protesting video that it's getting nuts out there now. And this weekend's probably not going to be worse, or it's not going to be better. So you guys be safe. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.